he's the only guy who can have a full month of mediocre football individually and team-wise, and then have 2 awesome games, and this be the conversation. I will never put anything past NFL MVP voters and their infatuation with Josh Allen. So certainly he can. Do I think it's at all legitimate, barring an absolute collapse, true collapse by Matthew Stafford? No. This is breaking news, guys. The MVP is the MVP. He said, hey, of the 1,700 players in the league, you were the single best and most valuable this season, that we say, like, hey, just don't have mediocre months of football. What is so frustrating to me about Josh, he's the only guy who can have a full month of mediocre football individually and team-wise, and then have 2 awesome games, and this be the conversation. And so here was his month of football leading into these 2 games. That's fine, I guess. And we're talking about, that's more than a quarter of his resume right now. And that's not his 4 worst games, by the way.
No.
It's just the 4 games leading into these 2 games. And it's like now he could steal MVP. And by the way, a very similar thing happened last year. In the year he won MVP, he had the 9 for 30 game against the Texans, where we talked about how it was the lowest completion percentage in NFL history for a game where a guy threw 30 passes. And so this year he has 5 multi-turnover games. He has 5 games less than 200 yards. He's been unbelievable. Like, I'm not saying he's been bad. He's been great. He, by no measure, has been better than Matthew Stafford. And I think it's crazy that people seem to want to elevate him when Stafford's having the type of year he's having.